Hello, and welcome back to Lilysnap Gaming. When we left off, we were inside the Hinterlands. And, yes, we're still clearing threats at the Crossroads so that we can continue the main storyline. Huzzah! So, I'm not sure when this video will be uploaded. I'm recording it the same day as the last one, but obviously I'm not going to, put all of my videos on one day, because that would just be difficult to keep up with. Ah! Apparently I'm dying. Pay attention. Alright. So, Lily needs to go over here. What the heck kind of nonsense is this? Cassandra, you need to do challenge. Oh, you can't. Challenge. Challenge this guy. Please. There we go. Maybe we'll, survive. Oh, I forgot that these were based on each person. I was wondering why there weren't any. But I guess there were. They're just only on Lilysnap. I will have to change that when I go back to the camp. Or maybe the next time I set up a camp. Once we finish getting the Crossroads safe, there should be a camp
I do not
over.
believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
No kidding. Nearly killed me about 7 times. Well, not 7 times, or I wouldn't have any sort of health potions left. Are there any more? Haha! So, as I was attempting to say when we were so rudely interrupted by nearly dying, I am going to be having less videos from Dragon Age because it is at house down the road versus at my home. Mostly because the husband and I can't really play video games at the same time at home anymore. So we opted to bring my computer over to Nana's house and let me record over here when... Ooh, achievement! Yay, achievement!
Decent spot to camp.
But we moved it over so that if we wanted to play together, we could play, but we would just be in different homes. Nana would watch the baby while I was over here. Woohoo! Another map! Oh yes, I remember this particular one. Ooh, we can get some of these bloodlusts. So, when we move one of our relatives across country, my time here at Nana's house will probably be spent with him. And so I won't have as much time to record Dragon Age videos. Hopefully, we will make some time and be able to continue this series and not have to start over. Not that we're terribly far along, but it's good to be able to continue. Yes, there's one of these astrarian things over here somewhere. Embryo.
What's with the skull?
Oh, wait, that's something different. Hold on.
Look, that's the King's Road down there.
These give you shards, and I don't really remember what the shards do. So we'll just have to figure that out. Shards in the Hinterlands. We'll figure that out later. It's lucky that there was a camp right here, so that when I nearly died,
Nothing to report, sir.
I'm not trying to talk to you, I'm trying to equip potions. When I almost died, we have a place to refill our lovely potions. So at some point, I will trade these for some mana potions, but right now, all I have is rock armor and regeneration. So we're just gonna do our regeneration for all of our little people here. Since I remember now that that is separate for each person. Okay, so we need to go down that way so that we can continue the main quest. Don't know if you can hear the baby fussing, but he has people with him. I'm not just ignoring him. Promise. So, okay, we already did that. We actually have to go down and around. Okay. So we haven't actually hit a loading screen since I said that I was going to go through the Book of Proverbs on loading screens. Technically, I had some loading screens, but I did not start the video before I was actually in game because it seemed like a pain. But I do have my phone opened up to chapter 1 verse 8 because we finished through verse 7 last time I made a video of them. So obviously this is the incorrect way.
Inquisition forces! They're trying to protect the refugees!
Looks like they could use a hand. Of course they can. Anyways, I have it open on my phone so that when we get to a loading screen, we can go ahead and use them. Go ahead and don't have to worry so much about looking it up. Because, as we saw in the last video, if I get off of the screen, it will change, it'll stop my video recording, so we don't really want that. Because obviously that...
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm. Doesn't look like they're listening.
Completely forgot what I was talking about again. It's problematic. I really need to pay more attention. Seriously, people? I know I'm the big baddie, but quit attacking. Yes, I think we've been doing that. Okay, that's not the last one, apparently. Ah. Apparently I shouldn't have used that. That made him panic in front of me. So now he's more difficult to hit. Did I make the crossroads safe?
Be ready. More coming our way.
Okay. Oops. Wow. Apparently my brain is fried today. We have a fairly large storm coming through, so my head is kind of off, which is making it slightly more difficult to focus on what I'm saying and multitask. Now, obviously, since I am recording this video on the same day as the last one, I do not know if you guys wanted me to change how I do the fighting. But once I do know that, we will go ahead and fix that. Either to continue doing top-down or to do it more like the Xbox does it. Okay, seriously? You need to go here. Solus, you need to move closer. Both of us are not really in a position to actually hit these guys. There we go. Maybe now we can actually hit. Ah! Did you seriously just push me into the fire? How rude. Get out, get out. Is that all of them? For now. Are there more?
We are victorious once more.
Awesome. Woohoo! The Crossroads! I altered the volume, so hopefully we'll be able to actually hear them talking this time. Except they apparently don't talk right here. The creepy eye with a sword through it. It would kind of blind you a little bit, I would think.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Which direction should I go? No, not that one. Maybe that. I can either get to the point, or I can say, you're not against magic. Yeah, let's go this way.
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Truth.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
I mean, it was a tragedy.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared.
Maybe
They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are a mage?
That too.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Yes.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Dun dun dun. All right.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Of course we should. But first we must loot all the things. Oh, apparently all my people are leveling up. Something to read. A letter to the Reverend Mother Giselle. To my friend and faithful servant, revered Mother Giselle. The Grand Clerics tell me you have requested more aid in tending the refugees who are gathering in and around Redcliffe. Your efforts are indeed most appreciated, although in the future, when you are asked how many refugees will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes, it may help if you provide an actual numerical answer as opposed to the worthy but unspecific as many as we can. It breaks my heart to see this war cross the Maker's land, Giselle. I would that you were here with me at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Your words have calmed many irate minds over the years, and we will not lack for those at the Conclave. Still, I am glad that the refugees have you to care for them. Too many in the halls of power have forgotten our faithful. If any pressure you to accommodate their views, you must let me know at once. Maker willing, this war shall all be over soon, Giselle. Be well and go with my blessing. In service of the Maker, Divine Justinia V. Aww. Sad letter. Yay, elf fruit. At some point we will need to level everybody up, but I don't think we're going to be battling for a second, so I may wait until we go ahead and save, because that seems like a good time to do that.
Thank you. I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't like after this battle that I have to find everything. Because this is taking away from actually doing the quest, but I kind of need the materials.
Do you know what it was?
Yes, sir.
That may have been all of it.
What do you mean?
Close in case.
What did I tell you? Oh.
So many people talking. Yeah, we're not going to read these. These are terribly long and complicated.
And how much did you need?
Ah, refugee. You have a quest for me.
Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
So, Unlike when I get headaches when the weather gets rough, she apparently has what sounds like asthma. Okay. This is clearly not the correct path, but too bad.
That's the last of the bread.
All the side
It's going
quests.
to be a long, hungry night.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Luck won't put
Wait.
fat on your ribs.
That's not what I meant to press.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
So we may not have a loading screen. I may next time just go ahead and start the video before it's completely loaded in. Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and read this one. Hunter's View of the Mage-Templar War. The words in this note have many misspellings and are scrawled in a clumsy hand. Mother Valerie said things I saw won't get out of my head unless I put them somewhere else. She told me to write it down. It's a long time since I did letters, but I'll try. I saw refugees in the hills. I was there to hunt. I saw them, but did not say hello because I was on the trail. The refugees were going to Redcliffe. They were slow and bent over when they walked like old men. Templars came. They talked to the refugees. They hid them. The refugees gave food. Then mages came. The mages used fire. Everyone burned. I was in a bush. They did not see me. Some Templars killed the mages. The mages ran. The Templars wanted to run after them. A refugee was still burning. His arm went up to a Templar. The Templar used his sword. It went up and down, up and down. There were pieces of black. He stayed while the other Templars ran after mages. He took things from the bodies. One body was moving. It had long hair and burned dress. The Templar started to take off his armor, and I shot him. I went down to the lady. She made little noises, and her eyes looked at me. Then she died. I want it to go out of my head. Please, Maker. I've been good. I want it to go out of my head. Poor guy. I mean, that would be difficult to have witnessed. Let's see
I could
here.
feed half this camp if the hills weren't full of demons.
We already talked to him. Elfroot! Okay, I think there's another quest up here somewhere. Healer's notes at Redcliffe Crossroads. Low on Elfroot. Send girl out tomorrow to gather more. Send village boy with her. Fighting closer. Redcliffe closed gates. Refugees staying by Crossroads now. Treated refugees. Illness and stomach trouble from eating spoiled food. Burn marks consistent with mage attacks. One elderly refugee had bone sickness, made worse by fleeing village when apostates attacked. Arthritis? More refugee arrivals. Elfroot, spindleweed low. Treated slash wounds, contusions, internal bleeding. 6 treated, 2 eased to Maker. Reported Templars attacked them as suspected apostates. Treated frost cough at Crossroads. Sent letter to Redcliffe asking for blankets. No response. Widow Tane passed in sleep. Treated hunger shivers at Crossroads. More refugees. Burns and contusions, severe bleeding. Caught in fighting between apostates and Templars. Amputated arm to save girl. Will die without more Elfroot anyway, but too dangerous to gather more. Girl running high fever. Refugees found merchant wagon burning on way to Crossroads. Matched old Vin's wagon. No bodies, but everything in wagon taken. No more supplies coming. Think girl will make it. Use last of elf root. Making poultices from whatever I can find. Telling refugees to boil anything they eat or drink. Too many sick. Giselle came, said Inquisition help is not far behind. Fighting outside. Sounds like Templars and mages both. Refugees scattered. Someone outside screaming, have to help. From a journal belonging to the old healer who lived at the Red Cliff Crossroads and was believed to be killed in the fighting. So, I think maybe as far as reading things are concerned, some of these that are directly related, maybe I'll read. I don't know. I'll just read whatever the heck I want. And if you want to read something different, then you can play your own copy of Dragon Age. Apparently my brother has been watching my videos, and he started playing his copy again, pulled out his Xbox, which I think is kind of funny. Letter found in a Red Cliff home. Father, I'm going into the mountains to join the people up there. They're making sense right now when the rest of the world is not. We can't tend the fields since Master Dennett and his wife sent us all away for safety. And I can't just stay here and watch the refugees starve outside our home. You and Mother should come, Father. You'll be safe up there. The mages have no quarrel with the people in the mountains, and even the Templars don't harass them. Nowhere else outside of Redcliffe is safe from this maker-cursed war, or the demons pouring out of the sky. But you won't come, will you? You'd rather stay on our tiny bit of land because it's ours. So be it. It's yours until those madmen catch you in their fight, and then you and Mother will just be 2 more charred corpses in a burned-out village. I'm not staying to watch you die like a fool. Hindle. I bet that's probably the son that the guy looking for the potion for his wife was talking about. I think it is. That is one creepy looking bird. Hey.
See? What did I tell you?
Thank you.
Okay. Apparently I can't walk in between people because that is rude.
Right.
Yes, I'm sure that's why.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Okay, so map. Where am I supposed to be going? The breach is calmed, but the trouble is only beginning. I presume that's a cutscene? Maybe?
Are you sure?
Anyways, let's go ahead and walk this way. Up to the other side of the quest area. And then we will level up our people. And I will go ahead and read you verse 8 and 9 in Proverbs. Here in just a second. Okay. So Varric has, obviously we're going to give him archery over daggers. You don't separate him from Bianca. That would just be cruel. Subterfuge. So we can do subterfuge or sabotage or archery. Let's go ahead and give him another archery. Let's go ahead and do this one. And then let's give Cassandra, does she have another one of these type things? Excuse me. Yes, taunt the people. And then Solus needs to learn one of these things so that we can get down to revival. Dispel or Mind Blast? Yes, do Mind Blast first, then we can Dispel later. Alright, save screen. Have to unlock my phone. Alright, so Proverbs 1, 8 and 9. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. So that is our proverb of the day, even though we did not have a loading screen. So until next time, have a great day.